Hello there. Let's have a little chat about the economy. And let me preface this by pointing out I am not an economist. Sitting here and trying to do the numbers for my own life is hard enough. Trying to do numbers for an entire country is really difficult, but I do like to see some numbers. And so far this election, we've already seen an alternative budget out from the ACT Party, which is kind of horrifying. We've seen fully costed policies come out from the Greens, which is definitely interesting. Top has some really fascinating economic policies as well, and we're starting to see things dribble through from places like Labour and Te Pāti Māori, and we're still waiting for National. And that's what it is. Can't do much about it, we just have to sit back and wait. But one party did release the economic policy over the week that you might not have heard about. You've probably heard about the party, but not the policy, and that is Loyal NZ. Liz Gunn's crazy conspiracy-fueled political party. And her economic policy is, wow, it is wild. It includes things like making sure that people get paid fairly. Not well, just fairly. And they have to make sure that they really love their job, but they're paid fairly for it and not overpaid, which seems kind of weird. It means things like taking back the Reserve Bank from whoever it is that owns it at the moment, because it's definitely not the government. It also includes things like making sure every home in the country has a mandated copper landline. That's right, you will be forced to have a landline in your house, but you get to choose who it is that provides the service. It could be a provider that's out there, or it'll be under the new, entirely created up entity that the government will own that controls communications. That's not the only thing that the government will own. It will own pretty much everything. There is a lot of nationalisation going under this particular party's policies, including roads, infrastructure, technology, industry. They want to do things like bring back the refinery at Marsden Point, which was shut down by private enterprise because it can't refine the oil that we make in this country. It's a different kind of viscosity to the oil that we actually use in our country. And it didn't make any sense to, process that here and send it overseas while we have processed stuff overseas coming in. It's weird. But she also wants to build a second oil refinery. Also wants to ban anything to do with renewable energy sources because they are quite clearly dangerous, including batteries. All batteries should be banned. You can see that this is a policy that is definitely out there a little bit. And she even makes comparisons to that time that Germany was doing really well by telling everyone that they would prosper if they worked really hard and did everything for their country. Oh boy, that's a scary, scary thought. But it wasn't just Germany, it was also other parts of Europe that decided to join in. In terms of economic policy, this is obviously different to what we would expect from a normal party with normal people who aren't completely infested with brainworms. But the one thing that I find most fascinating about this is that their entire economic policy is missing one really big detail: taxes. There's no mention of taxes or taxation or how they intend to pay for the nationalisation of literally everything and the deindustrialisation, as they call it, of sending stuff offshore and paying for landlines in everybody's houses and making sure that the roads are usable. Not a single thing. But she'll be making sure that the country is loyal to you, not to them. So what sort of cost would you put on that?